minimum mayonnaise. I ain't got $7.50 to pay.
Everybody now.
A Christmas zombie apocalypse. I mean, because come on, all these Robert Zemeckis animated CG movies look like zombies, but they've gotten better.
Like Scrooge, he looks like Jim Carrey with old age makeup
Like
on. He's amazing. But any side character in here? Like, Christmas brains.
This is A Christmas Carol. Everybody knows this story. We don't even have to tell you about it. I mean, it's the story of crotchety old Ebenezer Scrooge who hates Christmas, hates people, just hates life.
He's a dick.
At the beginning of the movie, he's walking down the street and he's passing women. They're like, "Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge." "Move, bitch." Little kids, "Yeah, good day, sir." "Mother, get out the way." And it's funny because back then, you know, I mean, this is early 1800s by the time we get to old Scrooge. And, you know, they had to talk in that eloquent language like, "Leave me be, bah humbug. Just let me have Christmas to my miserable self." You know, today he would have been like, "F*** you." But in this movie, we have Jim Carrey playing the title role. Now, we have a lot of famous voices in this movie, and being that it's CG, they're exaggerated, and we can kind of tell it's the actor that's doing the voice, but they still, in order for it to be a CG movie, have made the features a little more cartoonish or a little more grotesque.
I gotta say, to me, that's just kind of creepy, making it like making the characters look like the actor themselves, because then I go like, well, why'd you even make this 3D at all? Why not just use the actor?
Sometimes it works. It worked with all the ways they use Jim Carrey. He plays not only Ebenezer Scrooge.
Because he doesn't really look like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he plays not only Ebenezer Scrooge, but the three ghosts as well. And he does a fantastic job of that. He really does.
That one ghost he was,
Ghost of Christmas Present.
Yeah, Christmas Present, who would not stop laughing.
Oh, yeah, no.
Which is part of the classic script. Like that whole thing.
I know.
He's sitting up there. Yeah,
the ghost stop drinking that rummy eggnog there, buddy, is all I'm saying.
I mean, he can't even finish a sentence. He's like, I'm the ghost of... And you expect him to be like, and I come to... You know, it's just like, man, you know, go to a 12-step program and then come back and see me, because I can't understand the you talking about.
But, you know, when it comes to Gary Oldman's part, Bob Cratchit, he looks like Gary Oldman in A Hobbit had a baby. He's freaky looking.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Leprechaun from that horror movie.
Oh my God, that's it.
Mainly from my favorite, Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah, he's a hat choice away from being Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, sure. I wasn't a fan of the Polar Express. Beowulf was an improvement, and Beowulf was actually a lot of fun. But we were dealing with more fantasy creatures. And looking at this, I was like, okay, we're going back into pretty much just straight people besides the ghost. But the little improvements that they made a big difference.
Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that there's so much detail here. I mean, this is the city of London, and you fly and zoom through every inch of the damn place, and it is so well done, and it works great with the 3D. I mean, it's exciting, the flying sequences.
The complaint that I had with it is that it slowed down in the middle, but it picked up again pretty quick. What I didn't like about that camera working is that near the end it stopped to show you, all right, this is the part where we show you how cool the 3D is. Right. And they did it in the darkest part of the story. So when we were supposed to kind of be scared and fearful for Ebenezer Scrooge, it turns into the Ebenezer Scrooge comedy hour.
I'm like, man, I can't wait to go to Disney in 2 years when they build this for you to ride on yourself. I absolutely love this story. I mean, you know, I think Dickens is a great writer, and this is one of his best stories. And something I've always enjoyed since I was a kid was watching different interpretations and being scared on that part. And I was kind of not happy about the fact that they took that away from me with this.
I have to say, though, Jim Carrey is the brightest part of this movie to me. He is incredible in this. I wish he could be nominated for his performance. And this is an animated film, so they're still going to consider him a voice. I think if you see this for full price, especially if you go to the IMAX or if you see it in 3D at a good theater, it'll be worth it.
As an experience film and as something to take your kids for, it's totally a full price because, I mean, wow, the 3D is great, you know, introduce your kids to it. It's a good retelling of the story, but this isn't something that you're going to sit and rewatch on DVD.
For me personally, it's more of a high matinee movie. It just, you know, it didn't carry the same emotional quotient. And it's just in the middle where I thought the pacing was back and forth, the way it'd be really slow. The Ghost of Jacob Marley, that whole scene, to me, that was one of those things where, like, this is way overdone to show what the 3D can do. And look how artful we are. But
actually, that was one of my favorite scenes in this film.
You will be halted by 3 spins. That's the chance and hope. I'd rather not.
Expect the first tomorrow when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I take them all at once and have it over with, Jacob?
They have some cool things in there. I mean, we get to see these ghosts like we've never seen them before, like the ghost of Bob Marley when he comes in.
Bob Marley?
Bob Marley.
Hey, man, you got to enjoy Christmas, man.
Now we know why he saw these ghosts. Hey, man, you'll be visited by 3 ghosts, but you got to smoke this first.